Good morning, or should I say good afternoon. It's the next day, and today I'm mainly just getting ready for Iceland. Like, we're in the final stretch. It's Sunday. I'm leaving Wednesday right after work. Basically, I just have to pack today. I'm gonna show you guys all my outfits that I'm planning to wear. It's not gonna be a fashion show. It's really cold in Iceland, and mainly I'm just gonna be wearing my one jacket the whole time, but I still wanna have at least some cute sweaters for like the coffee shops, and I don't know, there must be something indoors that we could enjoy. I need to pack all my clothes, so I'm gonna walk you guys through and show you all my outfits, including this pink sweater. I'm obsessed with this. Let me show you. So this is just like a bright pink long sweater. It keeps going. Obviously, when I'm in Iceland, I'm going to wear this with pants, but it's so long, it goes past your knees, that if you had like tall boots, it would look really cute. This is from Anthropologie, by the way. Okay, next up is this color block sweater, which I've been eyeing for so long on Instagram. It's by this brand called Notice the Reckless. I think it's also good for just like beach trips too. So this is how it looks like. It's pretty big and a little boxy in my opinion, like around the arms. I did get the large because I was going for an oversized look, and like I said, this would be great for the beach when you don't have to wear pants, but because it's so long, I feel like it does kind of look weird with pants, but it is what it is. At this point, I am taking this with me. This is the next sweater I'm taking as well. I actually wore this in my previous vlog and I really like it. It's from TJ Maxx, believe it or not. And it's like the coziest sweater I own. I swear, you can always find really good clothes at TJ Maxx. Okay, so this is the full size of it. Again, I'm wearing like my snow pants, and yeah, this is another cute sweater. So I just realized my suitcases are at my parents' house, so I have to go grab them because I'm packing. It's so frustrating because I was literally over there yesterday. For the past few hours, I've just been like doom scrolling on YouTube. I used to do that on TikTok, and now that I'm like starting to get into YouTube, I'm doing that with YouTube. And the thing is, when you consume so much content, you start to get overwhelmed, and then you don't know like what to post because it's like, it seems like everyone's doing, one thing, and then you want to do something, and it's just like, it seems so overwhelming because it's like all these other people are making so many, high quality videos. Like, who's gonna want to watch me? Like, who cares, And then you start thinking so big, like, oh, I want to make this like cinematic video in Iceland, and like, girl, like I can't even like vlog yet. Like, I'm just getting used to vlogging. I need to take it one step at a time. And this tends to happen. It's like when you're starting something, you just get like really overwhelmed and you kind of want to do it all, that you end up doing none of it. I have to like take a step back and remind myself that like, take it one step at a time, and you're not going to be good when you first start out. Like, there's no way. People have been doing this for years and years. A lot of people, like, this is their living, and they have teams of people that they dedicate to making their videos, and they have so much money and like all this stuff. Like, all I can do is just like try my best, consistently try to post as much as I can and do the best. And I feel like that way I'll have a lot more fun with it, and I won't get overwhelmed, I won't get burnt out, and I'll be able to do this long term. If you're in that similar situation where you're trying to start something but you're just so scared because everyone else is doing it so much better than you, and like, what's the point of you doing it? Trust me, you will get better with time, and everyone has to start off like really terrible at something, and then over time with practice you'll get there. But don't compare yourself. Like, just don't compare yourself to people who've been doing this for years, because there's no way you're gonna be at that level. And if you do, you're just not gonna wanna start. I just got back. I grabbed my luggages. So I have the away luggages that I'm gonna be taking. Here's exactly what you need to pack if you're going to Iceland, particularly in March. March weather can be a little bit weird because it's not like winter, it's not the dead of winter freezing cold, but it's also not summertime. It's kind of like a transitional time where it's almost about to turn spring. It's still counted as a winter month though, so you gotta be prepared. And the thing about Iceland weather is that it's very unpredictable. Like one second it could be raining and the other second it could be sunny, it could be super windy. You just have to kind of be prepared for all weather. And the best way to do that is to have layers. I got these heat tech shirts and I also got the legging version as well. I got these from Uniqlo and I'm actually wearing them right now. I'm gonna be wearing this underneath my jackets, underneath my vests and sweaters to keep me warm. And that way, if the weather changes on me, if it starts to get warmer, then I could just take off the other layers and I would still have this base layer. Next thing you need to pack is a really good jacket. Okay, it's gonna be really windy there, preferably waterproof if you can. This one isn't waterproof, but it is a really good winter jacket that I invested in. It's the Super Puff by Aritzia. I'm really happy in this investment. It's just so nice. It's just a great overall jacket as well. It's really long and it keeps you warm for sure. Now, the next thing you need to take to Iceland are wool socks because you're going to be walking around all day long. You're probably going to be sweating in your hiking boots. You definitely need wool socks. Also, like if you're hiking, you're going to be walking through a lot of water. There's like streams of water that are going past the rocks. It's really beautiful, but you want to get waterproof shoes and you also want to get wool socks, so definitely invest in a good pair. Speaking of shoes, I also invested in good hiking boots that are waterproof, and I use these for just hiking year round, but I'm also taking them for Iceland. They're the Keen boots. These are just a great investment. They are waterproof. They have a very nice grip, so you're not like slipping and falling when you're hiking and you're on rocks or you're on ice and things like that. These are these other boots that I have not tried yet, so I can't speak for them, but my sister ordered them online and just like ordered me a pair as well. So I'm gonna try them out. They're thermal insulated boots and they're really cute for the winter time. And they look like they have nice grips at the bottom as well. So I'll probably be taking these as well. Lastly, for shoes, the other thing I'm taking are Uggs, my Ugg slippers. These are great for when you're just walking around like Reykjavik, the city area where you don't necessarily need boots. There's gonna be a lot of restaurants and cafes. Also great for just like lounging around your Airbnb or hotel or the airport. And they just look very Nordic and wintry, so I'm definitely gonna take these. And then you're going to need to protect your ears because it's gonna be super windy. So I have all sorts of ear muffs. I got a beanie, this head wrap, and then also these cute ear muffs that I got on Amazon. Super cute. It looks like I'm going skiing. The next thing that you probably wouldn't think of because it looks more summertime vibes are a pair of flip-flops and a fast drying towel, and here's why. Iceland has a lot of natural hot springs and you don't want to miss out on them. So I would definitely recommend just getting a nice pair of flip-flops because you're not gonna wear boots obviously when you get out of the water. And then a fast drying towel is essential because when you're gonna get out of the hot spring, it's gonna be freezing cold. So you need something that you can get in and out of real quick. So I got this one. This is from the brand Dock and Bay. And this is like my travel towel. I love this. I take this everywhere with me. You do need a good pair of snow pants. So I got this one also from Amazon. Just wear snow pants because it's gonna get windy, it's gonna get wet, and your legs are gonna get cold. So definitely wanna wear this. This is the Lululemon bag. And I got the like winter Sherpa edition, but I definitely recommend a little bag to put in your belongings, like your car keys, your phone and stuff, because I don't really like putting a lot of stuff in my jacket pockets. It already gets so puffy. So I like to carry this around with me. A backpack is essential. Like you're gonna need something for when you're going on hikes and you're just driving around and you wanna pack like food, granola bars, and your towel and flip-flops for the hot springs. So a backpack is really essential. I got this one specifically for Iceland because of the blue colors, but I also just needed a hiking backpack anyway, so I got this one from North Face. Some other things that I didn't mention in this video or didn't show, it's because I'm still waiting on the Amazon order, but two other things that are really important: gloves, and you don't want to just use like any ordinary pair of gloves. You want to get gloves that are meant for like snowing and skiing, basically Arctic weather. And then also a ski mask, and my sister ordered those on Amazon as well, so I'm waiting for those. But that's going to be really helpful to wear when you're like close to the waterfalls, because it's like freezing water, so you definitely want to be prepared for that. So that's it, you guys. That's what I'm planning for Iceland in March. And I know the weather can be tricky, so you kind of have to be prepared for all sorts of weather. But really the keys to take away are taking layers, taking a good pair of boots, and then also just like winter accessories like gloves, hats, ski masks. If you have those, then you're prepared and you can have all the fun you want in Iceland without freezing your butt off. So I just finished packing all my clothes into these cubes. By the way, these packing cubes make packing so much more easier. I've been using these for travel for a few years now, and it's just so much more organized. Like I can't even imagine not using packing cubes. So it helps me organize my clothes into like shirts, jeans. I do one for night clothes. I do one for like undergarments and socks. And then you just throw them in the suitcase and it just like looks so organized. It's so much easier to find things. These ones, I specifically got them from Away, like when I was ordering my suitcases, but you can just get them on Amazon. I'm sure they have them as well and they work just as fine. Like this doesn't have to be high quality. Hey guys, so I just got back from Whole Foods and I got some snacks and quick meals for Iceland, because one thing about Iceland is that the food is super expensive there. So a good idea is to get at least some snacks, so that way if you're really hungry or you're out hiking or you came back to your hotel and you're really looking for like a late night meal, you at least have something. I love these Go-Go Squeeze fruit pouches. I don't know if they're for babies or toddlers, but I love them. It has your serving of apples, carrots, and mixed berries, so it's super healthy. And then I am obsessed with cereal. Like I love cereal. So I got this oat protein cereal. This is in the super fruity flavor. And this, I tried it already. It's so good. And it's high in protein. It doesn't have any refined sugars. So this is super fun. The next thing I got instead of like instant ramen were these rice ramen noodle soup. This is the spicy kimchi flavor. So I got one for my sister and I. Then I got these Bobo's snacks as well. These are actually really good. These are like oatmeal bars and they have different flavors. So this is peanut butter chocolate chip. This one is the chocolate chip. We have the original as well. So these are really good. They're really filling. And then if you guys have tried Easy Mac growing up in college, they actually made like a pretty healthy version of this. This is the Bonza mac and cheese. So it's made with chickpea pasta. It's really high in protein. B&J's grape soft baked peanut butter oat crust with great filling. This sounds so good. And lastly, I got these for breakfast. I got these Purely Elizabeth organic superfood oatmeal. So our Airbnb is hot water, so you just pour it in here. And then to top it off, I got this chia smash. I also got this almond butter protein pouch so that we can literally just squeeze it in to the meal. And that's it, you guys.